Let's talk about uh NVIDIA.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, $4 trillion valuation. Uh,
Man.
what
Amazing.
what is the long term outlook as far as NVIDIA is concerned?
Before we do that, can we give me a round of applause?
Give my
I told you last year, right on investor stage. Ooh, didn't I? One of the greatest companies in the history of publicly traded markets. I think for the next 5 or 6 years, they are the most important and they are the catalyst for this AI trade. They were probably grandfather in agentic and quantum computing on
Mhm.
some level, and we have to give them credit at a time when it was sexy to build social media apps and delivery apps, and there was a lot of copycat building in Silicon Valley. They focused on what really mattered and built the AI infrastructure for America to give us a lead at the time when Apple, like, probably not a fair comparison, but like Apple was David Robinson. They came in being Tim Duncan at the time that was needed most to deliver the chip when America needed it. Is not talked about how they saved our stock market.
Mhm.
Um, but long-term pricing, by end of the year, I have them going to 189 flat. Um, within 12 to 18 months, I have it at 290, 290. You got to give Jensen a lot of credit for just once again being paranoid, keeping his head down, looking to opposed to a 12-month cycle, like you said, looking to improve on a 2 to 3 month cycle. And championship culture is important, right? When we went there was no fraternizing. That's the one thing I took away. I've been to a few corporations. Usually, some of them have a nice little lounge area or foie gras and some cafeteria. Everyone there was working on a mission, on a purpose. And I think they built a great culture that I think the world gets to see at a larger scale. But, and also, too, in the era where Bitcoin is just tearing down gain returns, they're the only company where you can say, well, I can invest in this equity if I'm not invested in Bitcoin to get a similar return. The gap between Bitcoin and indexes is like, there's no
Mhm.
comparison now,
Mhm.
light
Yeah.
years ahead. So, um, just an amazing company, and they are what I wish Apple would be.
Yeah, they have completely. We used to say Apple fights for us. Like me and my brother would have this Apple fights for us, and it was because of how dominant Apple was, and we saw the potential growth for them. NVIDIA has surpassed that,
Mhm,
and I would say for definitely our Market Mondays audience during the time we've done this show, it's the most important company.
mhm.
It's changed more people's financial situation than any
Situation.
other company that we have talked about.
Yep.
Um, and here's the good news: they're not done.
They're not done. Nowhere near close.
Like this is setting up for a 4 to 5 year run before there's even anybody near it.
Mhm.
So you're talking about another 4 years where that stock price is going to continue to appreciate, right? Will there be some setbacks? Yeah, and there'll be a lot of things that'll determine some of those setbacks, the functionality of some of the data centers and how AI is being used and implemented. But when we talk to people in AI, and I know we talk about OpenAI all the time, there are about 20 other applications and platforms that are relying on these GPUs.
For sure.
And that says a lot from the small scale. From the large scale, when you talk about enterprise, you name the company in the top 10 that doesn't use NVIDIA or is partnering with NVIDIA, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's
Yep.
Broadcom, obviously TSM is a partner. Meta has already talked about their allocation of how many GPUs they're trying to get last year. You're not going to be able to lead or even compete in the space without them, and
Mhm.
that's not going to change. And so this 4 trillion is the first mark. I wouldn't be surprised if they get into 5, 6 in the next 2 or 3 years.
Mhm.
Like it's not, and that sounds crazy because it's $1 trillion.
Yeah.
Right? Like we just in our lifetime, we saw the first $1 trillion company.
Dollar
And now
company. Yep.
we're talking about a company that potentially could add an additional $1 trillion in the next 2 to 3 years. We've never seen anything like it.
5-year price, 416.84. Hold for the long term. If I made you money, please put yes in chat. I need a lot of y'all to stop copying and saying that the NVIDIA trade was yours too. Respectfully. With all grace to God, because I can hear. But I heard y'all say that, and I was like, when?
You said, wait, say that number again?
416.84.
I'm just trying to calculate where that would put them at. That would probably put them over 6 trillion.
I can divide one every two. Intel, 2 of them would do. The Intel Pentium processor, though, when we were growing up, what? Oh, breaks my heart.
Means nothing.
Gateway compact Intel. What's the biggest? Never mind.
Do remember.
Yeah, remember CompUSA?
Do remember.
I do.
Goodbye.
Okay. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Before we start, some InvestFest announcements. First and foremost, if you've chronicled my journey when I went to China, you know, obviously that was something that was of great interest. So by popular demand, we have put together the China panel. We will talk about sourcing, getting all of this stuff for your home, and actually even more. Cause okay, I'm bringing the team. My interior designer.
Are you really? What?
The team.
Yep, my interior designer who went with me out there. Her name is Neffy. Shout out to her. She just opened a store in Philadelphia. She's coming. Blair, who's actually my connect on the ground out there. She lives in China. She will be traveling 20 hours from China to Atlanta to speak at InvestFest. Firsthand information. You know, she went out there originally for clothes, and then she got into the housing, sourcing house. So she's well versed in not just housing, but clothes, hair, nails, whatever you can think of. So we're gonna have the China play will be broken down in full detail at InvestFest, ladies and gentlemen. You've asked for it, you've received it. I could have easily put this in an ebook or
for sure
sorts, but you know what? Sometimes in life you just gotta over deliver. And this is extra programming. We're probably gonna put this during lunch break. So this is an extra added bonus. The schedule's already filled,
jam-packed.
Put it during lunch break. Whoever wants to come, you can come. And then also the last thing I'll say about InvestFest is that VIP, we ain't forget you guys. So we're doing something this year that we have never done before. After InvestFest, like a month or so after, we're going to be doing a live webinar Q&A with 5 speakers from InvestFest. That the whole thing is just answering questions. And we're going to do real estate, we're going to do investing, we're going to do crypto, and we're going to do AI.
Yep.
So after you signed up,
I'm in.
Ian Dunlap is in. So VIP people, I told you, and we got some more. But yeah, that's going to be. There's literally it's only like ask the question. Just here, we got an hour. Sound off. Ask your questions.
Whatever you want to know.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to know.
You heard on stage? You got a question about that?
Yeah.
Time to ask.
The follow-up after? Ooh.
Yeah.
After. Yeah. So
it's called the reunion.
Yep. Yep. So yeah. So
that's incredible.
Value add is extremely important. And to see what Essence is going through is disheartening.
Yeah.
But it's also a learning.
Talk about on Blackout. Or remember that?
Yeah, it's also a learning experience too. So you gotta make sure that you add as much value as possible. So man, this year is just a matter of just saying like, yo, whatever you paid, we want to give you at least quadruple.
Yeah, the value.
Yeah. There's some more treats too. We're not done. We got a few more things.
So get your tickets. InvestFest.com if you're in Red Panda. Check Telegram.
Yes.
Use the code. August 22nd. It's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, we right there.
6 weeks away.
We right there.
Final stretch.
What else can we do that's never been done?
Can I do my ATV or four wheeler this year or no?
Top 10 list of things that we haven't done. That
Ooh,
we will.
Lord.
That's a fact. That is a fact, though. So, all right. So yeah. So make sure y'all get your tickets to Invest Fest Atlanta. Can't wait to see everybody.